Donald J. Trump, self-made comeback, master or financially backed by powerful interests. The recent assassination attempt on Donald Trump has undeniably shifted public perception. In a single moment, he transitioned from a widely scrutinized political figure with strong pro-Israel policies to being viewed as a heroic figure standing against the so-called deep state. However, a closer examination of Trump's financial history suggests that his rise in business and politics has been heavily influenced by key financial players. In a 2016 CNN interview, attorney Alan Pomerantz, who represented the banks to which Trump owed billions in the 1990s, explained, "We'd made the decision that he would be worth more alive to us than dead, dead meaning in bankruptcy," adding, "We kept him alive to help us." Similarly, the New York Times recounted the experiences of Abraham Wallach, who joined Trump's organization as a senior executive in 1990. Expecting to be involved in major construction projects, Wallach instead found a struggling company. "Everyone was very glum," he recalled. "It was like getting on the Titanic just before the women and children were moved to the lifeboats." By the end of 1990, Trump's financial troubles were undeniable. He was on the verge of both commercial and personal bankruptcy, owing billions to creditors. Despite his reputation as a master negotiator, reports from insiders suggest that his financial recovery was less about strategic brilliance and more about the intervention of powerful financial institutions. A 2016 Reuters article titled "Art of the Spin: Trump Bankers Question His Portrayal of Financial Comeback" details this dynamic. It was, the real estate developer admits in his 1997 book, The Art of the Comeback, the darkest period of his professional life. In his telling, it's a story of redemption, of resilience, and proof of his exceptional negotiating skills and shrewd thinking. However, 6 individuals involved in Trump's loan renegotiations recall the situation differently. Rather than Trump leading the negotiations, banks dictated the terms in a way that best suited their own interests. Pomerantz noted that at the beginning of 1990, Trump owed a staggering $4 billion to 72 banks, with $800 million personally guaranteed. One key figure in Trump's financial turnaround was Wilbur Ross, then a senior managing director at Rothschild Inc., who played a role in helping him avoid bankruptcy. Ross later became Trump's commerce secretary. As reported by the Los Angeles Times, Ross embarked on a strategy that helped Trump avoid a personal bankruptcy that could have derailed his unlikely trajectory from real estate mogul to reality television star to president-elect. As Trump's financial history is examined more closely, his image as a self-made comeback king appears increasingly questionable. Rather than a symbol of business acumen, his survival and success seem deeply tied to financial backers with significant influence. Donald Trump faced severe financial difficulties in 1990, with both his personal and business empire on the verge of collapse. However, he managed to secure a bailout from 72 banks, allowing him to avoid complete financial ruin. Whether this was a masterful comeback or simply the result of well-placed financial backing is a matter of debate. Sheldon Adelson, a major political power broker. Sheldon Adelson, the late casino mogul and billionaire, was known for his significant influence in both US and Israeli politics. Adelson launched a free newspaper, Israel Hayom, which played a major role in supporting Benjamin Netanyahu's political career. The New Yorker once described him as the single person to whom both the Prime Minister of Israel and the President of the United States owe everything. Adelson's deep commitment to Israel was well documented. He once remarked that he regretted not serving in the Israeli military, despite his wife and daughter having done so. In 2017, he and his wife Miriam donated millions to the Israeli military, attending a fundraising gala in New York City and posing for photographs with members of the Israel Defense Forces. Time magazine described Adelson's political priorities as all Israel, all the time. His influence extended to American politics as well. He was frequently referred to as a political kingmaker, with some media outlets noting his willingness to spend vast sums to support candidates aligned with his views. Trump's relationship with Adelson. In October 2015, during the Republican primary, Trump posted on X, formerly Twitter, "Sheldon Adelson is looking to give big dollars to Rubio because he feels he can mold him into his perfect little puppet. I agree." However, by May 2016, Adelson had thrown his support behind Trump, reportedly telling him he was willing to contribute more to his campaign than he ever had before, potentially exceeding $100 million. Trump, in turn, assured Adelson of his commitment to Israel's security. In September 2016, Adelson donated $25 million to Trump's campaign and later contributed an additional $5 million to his inauguration. Adelson was reportedly frustrated with Trump for delaying the move of the U.S. Embassy to Jerusalem. However, Trump ultimately followed through, relocating the embassy in 2018. Trump's political and financial backing. As Trump campaigns for the 2024 election, he continues to receive support from high-profile donors, much like in 2020 and prior elections. Given his financial struggles in the 1990s, many question whether Trump's rise, from real estate mogul to reality TV star to president, was truly the result of personal resilience or the backing of powerful financial and political allies. Rather than being a self-made comeback story, Trump's political career appears to be heavily influenced by the same financial forces that helped him recover from near bankruptcy. His trajectory serves as a reminder that American electoral politics is often shaped by those with significant resources and influence.